Get ready with me while I tell you the tips and tricks of thrifting and also what locations are good. You might be wondering, Pia, what are your credentials to telling me how to thrift? There's like 500 fashion motherfuckers on this app where I could easily go and get tips. This isn't like specifically what to get, but how to thrift when you're in the store and like the best locations for it. I've been thrifting even before the pandemic, and during the pandemic, that was literally the only thing open. So during my Emma Chamberlain phase, I thrifted a lot. And I got some really good pieces. 90% of my closet is like thrifted or like stuff brands send me. And then I like splurge on like really cool stuff that I really like. I'm pretty sure the sweater was thrifted. And people have been asking me about it because it's very comfy. But anyways, the first trick to thrifting is do not go to the ones downtown unless you're ready to ball out and you have that budget. Genuinely, the best places for thrift stores are usually like places like Richmond Hill, Markham. There's a really good one near me, which is like Scarborough and Markham. That one's like my holy grail. Value Village is usually where you find really good stuff, like charity places like Salvation Army. These are places where like old people like give their like older like thrift items, and it's usually better because it's not curated, so it's a lot cheaper. That's like the simplest trick for like people who just got started into thrifting. Unless you're like ready to spend a big chunk of your budget on one item, definitely try like charity places first. Thrifting gives me so much serotonin, and I've grown like a few like tips and tricks along the years. So let me tell you about them. The best times to go thrifting is definitely between Wednesdays to Fridays, because that's when they restock for the weekends. I believe Value Village restocks on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. And then do not go on the weekends because literally it'll be way too busy, it'll be way too crowded, and you're not going to get what you want. At Value Village, if you literally bring like a bag of clothes, you get 20% off, by the way. That's why I love that place with my whole heart. My next tip is, even before you get into the store, know what you want and like know the brands that you want, because sometimes like it might not specifically be the thing that you want, but it's like from an amazing brand. You might want to give it to your friends or resell it, or even like save it for when maybe that is your next vibe. Even before you get into the store, know what you want, know how you want things to fit, what brands you like. This will just help you sort through everything, because you need patience to sort